What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, back with another weekly race video. This time we are on the Super 6-lane track today, and this time around we're going to have these lots of cars that are going to be racing on the Super 6-lane, all for a chance to be featured on the Tower of Fast. And without further ado, let's take a look at all the cars that are going to be participating in today's weekly race. A lot of great vehicles this time, some that we recently just bought, and some that have been here for quite some time. Now it's time to go to the Tower of Fast to see who is in the actual tower. First up in Space 5, we have the Dodge Charger. We have the D100 in Space 4. Jeepster in Space 3. The Mustang Boss 302 in Space 2. And the 92 Mustang in Space 1. Either one of these 5 cars are going to get their spots taken by any of those cars that I showed you on the floor, that are going to be racing for a chance to take out one of those 5 cars. And it's about time to start the weekly race as we get right into it with round number 1. Alright, it's time to start the first round, and here are your first 6. Going to lane 4, and it's going to be the AMG CLK DTM. Here we go, guys. Here are your next 6. Going to lane 1, and it's going to be the Sesto Elemento. Alright, guys, next 6.
Winner, lane 5.
Lane 5, and it goes to the Honda S2000. Alright, here are your next 6. Looks like it's going to go to the 71 Maverick Grabber. Here are the next 6.
Winner, lane 2.
Goes to lane 2, and it goes to the red grease rod. Here's your next 6. Datsun 510 wagon. Here's your next 6.
Winner, lane 5.
Lane 5 goes to the Pikes Peak Tacoma. Here comes the next 6. Let me see if I can find him here. Subaru Impreza, as he is upside down. But he's still going to get the win. Okay, next 6.
Winner, lane 3.
It goes to the Mitsubishi Eclipse. They should have put that in the Fast and the Furious series. I ain't gonna front. Next 6.
Winner, lane 2.
Let me pick this up here. Mercedes-Benz Unimog 1300 gets the win. Next 6.
Winner, lane 4.
Lane 4, I believe that goes to the Fair Lady 2000. All right, next 6.
Winner, lane 3.
JDM gets the throne because a 12 Ford Fiesta is going to get the win. Here's your next 6.
Winner, lane 2.
Maserati MC12. Because Forza. Here's your next 6.
Winner, lane 3.
All right, 2017 Camaro ZL1. In this next 6, there's only one foreign car. Let's race.
Winner, lane 6.
The 69 Pontiac GTO is going to get the win. All right, next 6.
Winner, lane 4.
A huge mumble jumble pile up at the end there, but it goes to the 68 Mercury Cougar. Here is the second to the last group of 6.
Winner, lane 1.
Indy 500 Oval. Here are the last 6. It's time to see which one of these 6 are going to move on to the next round.
Winner, lane 5.
Well, there's no other way to say this, but we got an F-150 moving on to the next round. And speaking of the next round, it's time to see how that will look. Here are all the 18 cars that are moving on to the next round. So far, it's a good mix of cars, right, or castings right here. I keep on saying cars, but not all these are cars, because some of these are trucks, vans, and SUVs, or whatever they are. But anyway, these 18 castings are going to move on, as I said, to the next round. And that round, which will be round number 2, is going to start right now. It is time now to start round number 2. Here are your first 6.
Winner, lane 2.
The Lamborghini Sesto Elemento is going to move on to the next round. Here's your second to the last group of 6.
Winner, lane 2.
Subaru Impreza. Here's your final 6. One of these 3 are going to move on to the semifinals.
Winner, lane 6.
It goes to the 2009 Ford F-150. Here are your final 3 that are going to move on to the semifinals. But there's a little bit of a twist. Who would have thought that all 3 of these cars or castings are made in Indonesia are going to be moving on to the semifinals. That is a massive WTF moment. And in the words of Ross Waddell from Cultaholic, you know what to do. You need to grab 2 of your rare precious cars and head to the bastard finish. Semifinals are coming up next. It's time now for the semifinals. Let's turn our trusty light on. And it's time to get the show on the road. Two of these 3 are going to move on to the finals. And then after that, we have ourselves a Tower Fast race with one of those 2 of these 3 going to challenge for a spot on the Tower Fast. But before we do that, let's start off with the basics. The first race out of 2 for the semifinals. No matter what has happened, we forgot to take the previous cars off the track, and so some of them might have got wrecked. But your winner is still the 2009 Ford F-150. Now it's time to clear up this big mess. Either it's going to be an exotic or a JDM. Which one of these 2 are going to challenge the F-150 in the finals? Subaru Impreza is the lucky one. Sorry to the Sexto Elemento, you gotta go away. But now these 2 Indonesian-made Hot Wheels castings are going to battle it out in the finals. And the finals are going to be coming up next. Alright, time for the finals. Here we go. We have ourselves 2 Indonesian-made die-cast cars or castings. We have the Impreza and the F-150. First one to win 2 gets it.
Winner, lane 5.
F-150 is going to get the win. Alright, either the Impreza has to win this one, or the F-150 is going to challenge for a spot on the Tower of Fast. Let's see who will get it.
Winner, lane 2.
It is going to go to the 2009 Ford F-150. Now I gotta grab my dice. Should have had it in my hands, but who cares? Doing this all by myself. Don't need no help. So here we go with the roll of the die. We will see who is going to challenge for a spot on what space number he'll be challenging for. Sorry, I can't even speak at all today. Going to number 3, and if my mind serves me correctly, I think it's this guy right here. The Jeepster. So yes, this Jeepster is going to challenge the F-150. And if the F-150 wins, he gets this spot on the Tower of Fast and takes it away from the Jeepster. And that matchup is going to be coming up next. This is it. The battle for Space 3. It's either going to go to the Jeepster or the F-150. In the best 2 out of 3 runs, it's time to see who will get space number 3. Here is the first run.
Winner, lane 5.
Goes to the F-150. If he wins again, he gets space 3. It all comes down to this. Either the F-150 wins, or the Jeepster will force it into a third run.
Winner, lane 2.
F-150 bulldozes over the competition and gets a decisive win, and also gets to be the new casting in space number 3. I told you when I found this Hot Trucks 5-pack that this F-150 was going to be a problem on the downhill track. And it proved to be a good problem because it has claimed its dominance. He joins the D100s, the Challenger, and both of the Mustangs in the Tower of Fast. And that will do it for today's weekly race. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure you subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video.